guys, it's Stephanie here. It's evening time and I'm escaping from my kids and my hubby for a minute. I'm in my greenhouse. There's a few projects that I need to get done. I know that I can do 2 projects a day and it won't be so overwhelming in about an hour or 2. So the few ones that have been nagging at me and that are on my mind are my dahlia tubers. I want to get them potted up early in my greenhouse. You can always wait and put them in your ground when your last frost state has passed and it's the right temperatures at night for them, but this way I can get blossoms earlier. And then I also want to get my canna lilies in my summer container pots so that I can get foliage earlier and those blooms earlier, enjoy them a little bit longer. To get started, I have some compost in this bin and I added a little bit of sand. I really like using compost because it's nutrient rich and it will really fuel those tubers, and the sand helps it drain a little bit better. Dahlias do not like to be overly wet and they will rot. All you have to do is get a gallon container. I'll show you what the cluster looks like in a minute. It's nice and big so those clusters can fit in there nicely and spread. I put about 3 inches of soil in the bottom. This is such a nice, healthy dahlia. It's firm, there's no signs of rotting, it's not shriveling up, and it even has some growth out of here. I bought this from Longfield Gardens online and I've been so pleased with what they have sent me. They're all super big and healthy, and I even got 2 for 1 in one of the bags, so that's a bonus. Here is my cluster of dahlias. To get started, you want to find out where the crown is. That is the crown, and then you have your tubers hanging below. I'm going to grab this pot and just stick them on their side like they're sitting down or sunbathing, and then I will cover that crown with soil about 1 inch above, and that's all you have to do. Okay, now I can go stick it in my greenhouse. I am finished with that one. For my canna lilies, I have a container pot about half the size of my tubers. The bulbs are just smaller and they don't need as much space. I'm going to use the same soil. So let's take a look at these canna lilies. I absolutely love growing canna lily for their green foliage. They have the biggest leaves and they're such a beautiful way to add texture to flower beds. They look really beautiful in container pots. They are heat tolerant. So I got this one, as you can see, 3 bulbs for $5 at Walmart. I just wanted to show you how big they get in one summer, 48 to 72 inches tall. That is huge. Thank heavens I have a big container pot because I'm gonna need one. Okay, let's take a look inside. I wanna make sure that they're not rotten. I can tell this one is healthy. It's nice and firm. It's got some green growth. You can see that the bulbs are a little bit smaller. I do think I might have one that's rotten in here though. This one looks okay. There's some growth coming right here. Let's take a look at this one. This is the one I was a little bit concerned about. I can tell that this one seems a little bit rotten. It's starting to get moist and soggy and brown. See, that's not a good lily. I'm not gonna plant this one. I have to toss that, unfortunately, but thankfully they were only $5. So I'm gonna grab my container, and all I'm gonna do here is just put the crown down below, the roots facing down, cover the crown, and I'm gonna leave that foliage up on top. And that is all I have to do. Simple as that. I have a few more tubers and lilies to plant and then I will be done. All right, I am finished. I filled up about 20 containers. It was a fun evening project. Now I just gotta go put them in my greenhouse. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing and we will talk to you later.